Hello everyone, welcome to my channel 汉字详释 Hanziacademy. I'm Teresa. In the previous videos, I have introduced two categories for classifying characters: pictograms 象形字山刀背 and ideographs 指示字刃。In this video, I want to introduce another category, compound ideographs 会意字 also called logical aggregates. Compound ideographs are compounds of two or more pictographic or ideographic characters to suggest the meaning of the new word to be represented. In other words, compound ideographs are like jigsaw puzzles, putting together characters to logically create a new meaning, often abstract. Here, we have two pieces of a character puzzle. The first piece, what character is this? Let's write. This is Bei. I have already introduced it in the previous video. The second piece, what about this character? Let's see the picture it originated from. It's a net, 网. If we put these two pieces together, which character can be created? The ancient Chinese people used this character to express the action of buying, 买. It makes sense. To buy something is just like catching something valuable with a net or putting something valuable in a bag. The next obvious question is, how did the ancient Chinese people express the verb to sell with a character? Originally, the meaning of 买 was to buy or to sell. In an excavated document from the Qin state during the Warring State period, we can see 买 was often used as to sell. In order to distinguish to buy and to sell more clearly, the character 卖 was born. Therefore, the earliest form of 卖 appeared during the Qin dynasty. The character 卖 is also a compound ideograph. It's made out of three pieces. 出 which means out, 网 which means net, and 背 which means shell. When you sell something, you take something valuable out from your net or bag and give it to your buyer. It's interesting, right? However, you may be wondering why the upper part of 卖 we use today is 是 instead of 出. This is because there has been an erroneous change, 讹变, in the transformation of the character from the small seal script form to the clerical script one. Looking at the evolution of 卖, we can clearly see that 出 was gradually and incorrectly written into 是. The U-shaped strokes in 出 was flattened little by little, turning them into horizontal strokes that resemble the character 是 more. This simple but oblivious mistake led to the character 卖 losing an important part of its meaning. Nowadays, the correct way of writing 卖 is with 是, not 出, don't forget. Note that 买 and 卖 have the same spelling, M-A-I, but different tones. 买 is third tone, 卖 is fourth tone. Here is the evolution of 买. Notice that the upper part, 网 net, had different ways of writing in ancient times. Here is the evolution of 卖. Notice the erroneous change from 出 to 是. Let's see how to write 买. The general rule of writing Chinese characters is from top to bottom and from left to right. So the first step is the upper part, the part of the net, 网. Vertical strokes go from top to bottom, and in this case, horizontal strokes go from left to right. There are 5 strokes in this top part. The second step is the lower part, 背. We have learned it in the previous video. We repeat similar steps as one before, but now we do horizontal strokes instead of vertical ones inside the box. For the final pair of diagonal dots, remember that they are also written from top to bottom. If you want to write mine, the first step is the upper part, 是. The first stroke is a horizontal line. The second stroke is vertical. The third stroke lies under the first stroke. Note that the third stroke must be shorter than the first stroke. The lower parts, 网 and 背, are written the same as mine. Let's see that again at normal speed. This is mine. This is mine. Finally, I want to share a short but interesting story of the characters mine and mine. In Chinese, there is an idiom, 买椟还珠. The literal translation is buying the case but retaining the pearl. This idiom originated from a classical text by legalist philosopher hanziacademy.xr, writing during the Warring State period. It says, a man from the state of Chu sold pearls in the state of Zheng. One time, he used the finest wood and precious stones to make an exquisite case for the pearls. A man from the state of Zheng bought the case but returned the pearl to him. Hanziacademy told this story to say that substantial content, the pearl, is more important than external decoration, the case. People are often fascinated by beautiful words, but forget the message of such words. We can also use this story to inspire us in our lives. Chinese characters are easy and fun. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel 汉字详序 Hanziacademy. Please leave any comments or questions below. I will share more Chinese characters in my channel. See you next time.